Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome back to Mimu Fitness Journey. Today I'm 97 kilogram and I'm gonna walk you through my leg workout as a gym. So as I said before, I'm doing right now a push-pull leg routine. So I'm doing it 6 days per week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I do 1 day push, which is basically focusing on the push movement, which is chest, shoulder and triceps. Then another day I have the pull, which is basically focusing on the biceps and the back. And I add core also on the pull day, so mainly the abs. And the third day I'm focusing on the legs, which is the four muscles of the legs: glutes, quads, hamstring, and calves. So today is gonna be the legs day. So let's go to the gym. Okay, we will start with leg press. So that's work on multiple muscles of the lower body, but mainly quads. And as usual, I go for around 8 to 12 reps for 3 sets per exercise. And we start with the second set. Actually, in the legs, I feel that either I am more lean, like I have less fats in my lower body than my upper body, or I have more muscles, because when I do training legs, I can actually see my leg muscle moves, like I can see, the shape of the muscle. But till now, when I do upper body, I don't really see it much. But so I'm not sure it's higher muscle or lower fat, but it's look good, so that's nice. And then we go to the last set. Actually, because I started doing leg workouts like maybe 1 or 2 months ago, I almost increase the weight every single week now. I think it will reach definitely a time when it plateau and I cannot increase as quickly, but now I'm enjoying this new phase. Now we move to the seated calf raises. So you just stay in the machine, remove this assistant lever, and now you can push all the weight with your calves. And I gotta say, actually, I like how my calf muscles actually look in this. The first time I feel like I'm a bit lean or I can see my muscles, that's actually nice. Yeah, I went for 13 for some reason. It should be only 12, but let's go to the second set. So yeah, the moment you move the weight up, you just remove this lever, which is keep the weights in place. So now you can actually push the weight up and down with your calves. And the last set we go with, I try to make like a zoom to actually really see the muscles. And again, like for somebody with my body fat percentage right now, and for almost my beginner phase of weightlifting, um, I am actually pretty impressed with my leg muscles, which is good. I just hope that my upper body will keep up, or not keep up, actually will be much faster to reach to that level. Then we go now to the seated hamstring curl. So that's for the hamstring part of the lower body. And this machine, I like it because like when you have like this pad on top of your legs, it keep you in place. It's very nice. The only thing I hate about it is that when I push with my leg, for some reason there is this friction between like this cylindrical part that I'm pushing my legs with and my leg, and I always go home with like a little burn in my skin because of this push. So maybe next week I will try to either, I don't know, wear pants or wear very long socks, something between, my skin and this pad, because I can actually push harder. Sometimes I don't, just because this friction is happening. Okay, the last set is a very weird angle. I think it's a plus 18 angle, but okay. Um, I'm trying as much as possible to stretch it, like to make it like super stretched on the top, but I think in the last few reps I was cheating right now because it gets a little bit hard. Yeah, now it's stretched again, but like not all reps. So maybe in the next week I need to focus on this. Then we go to the hip adduction. So there is two, like this machine has like two main movement, either hip adduction, which is this one when you push from outside to the inside, which basically work on your inner thigh. And the other way when you can push from inside to the outside, and that can work on glutes. For this time, for this day, we are working on the hip adduction from outside to inside, which is work on the inner thigh. I would be honest, it's not the most flattering movement, which is good that they have it at the end of the gym looking at the wall, because, yeah, it's gonna be very weird if there is a machine in front of you and someone is like looking at you while you are doing this exercise. It's not feel comfortable. The interesting thing about this machine is that currently I'm almost, I think, in the one plate, and then I will finish the whole weight on the machine. Like I think the maximum is 80 and I'm doing now like around 72. So I'm not sure like in 1 month or so when I reach this 80, how can I make it harder, but I will research, because like if I'm doing the full stack and I still don't go to failures, then maybe I need to find another exercise for this muscle. Then we go to the most hard exercise I don't like. It's called standing leg extension. I'm not sure why it's standing, because it literally looks like I'm, lying down. But there are two variations. One when you can do it with the cable ropes, and one with this machine. I like this machine because it's force you a little bit in place, and that's a very new exercise for me. So I want to learn the form from the machine before I can go to the cable. So with this machine, or even with the cable, you do it one leg at a time. So I start usually with left one, because I'm a little bit weaker on my left side than my right side. So I like to start with left first, then I go to the right. The same, this exercise right now, I'm pushing every week on it. I think right now I'm doing like the 40 kg, which is per leg, which is quite good at least, but it is very, very tiring. Like you will actually hear me uh, like gas up, like getting all my energy in this exercise. I think even my heart rate went like very high. Like I think that is the hardest exercise that I did during the whole workout. Yeah, I can see and feel how hard it was when I was doing it. For some reason, I don't know why, but like my heart rate goes crazy high with this one. Like a lot of other exercises, I feel tired, I feel fatigued, my muscle burn, but it's not my heart rate like go crazy high. With this one, it goes like super high. I'm not sure why, but it's a good exercise. That's why we keep doing it. And then the last set, I remember even during that, I was only mentally just thinking about one thing. That's the last set, man. That's the last set. Just push on it. That's the last set. Don't skip it and all of this. So, yeah, it was the last set. And the interesting thing about it is that I did actually 12 reps. The good thing about it is that I did the whole reps for the 3 sets. The bad thing is that that means that next week I have to increase the weight again. So now I will go from 40 to 45, and you can very clearly see how the 40 is affecting me. So yeah, next week will be more fun. And finally finished. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next week. And if you didn't subscribe, please subscribe so we can reach 500.